Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to the Dawning Soul. My name is Melanie Dawn. Thank you so much for joining me and subscribing. We've had some new subscribers, and I'm so blessed and super grateful and thankful that anybody will listen to me. Thank you so much for joining me on my healing journey. I hope this is resonating with you on your healing journey. Today's message is about the Scorpio Full Moon and Beltane, and encouraging to release your inner goddess. And so the questions that we have today are: what energies are seeking harmony within you? What must be rooted to support your becoming? What inner fire is awakening in your path? And what must you shed to fully embody your power? This is your personal sovereignty, your sensual energy, your passion, what ignites the fire within you. Beltane is all about lighting that fire for summer, to herald summer, May Day. It's a beautiful moment for the full moon. You need to release whatever energies are holding you back in order for you to fully embody that personal power, your sensual energy, your spiritual essence, your intuition, your creativity, and being in harmony, in unity, in alignment with the self. So let's get into this. We are going to start with what energies are seeking harmony within you. So let's do this here. Start here. I have a couple new decks on the table. I'm super excited to get into them. I love the artwork. They're very pretty. And the spiritual messages behind the artwork are just as important as the art itself for me. So what energies are seeking harmony within you right now? Thank you, Spirit. What energies are seeking harmony within you right now? What energies are seeking harmony within you right now? We have lost compass, getting back to integrity, and beloved, radical acceptance. And these cards, radical acceptance, understanding that there are things that we need to let go of, getting back to integrity of who we are. These two cards, I love that this heart is on fire. This is a perfect imagery for Beltane and for this message of igniting the goddess within, getting back to integrity, getting back into alignment with who you are, your intentions, letting go of the clutter in your life and the distractions. Maybe it's TikTok scrolling or Amazon shopping, whatever it is that you sit down, open up your phone to, and just mindlessly disappear into. Put the devices down. Yes, I know you're on a device right now watching me, and I'm greatly appreciative of it. Maybe you need to hear this message. Getting back to your integrity, focusing on things that matter, focusing on things that enrich your soul, doing art, just sitting down and coloring, if that's what you like to do, doing watercolors or acrylics or sewing or creating quilts. I've met really interesting people in this last couple weeks, all with huge artistic talents and passions and creativity, and it has really inspired me to want to get back into my own watercolor classes and exercising that within, this radical acceptance, this understanding that we need to be our own creative force. We need to ignite that fire within us and create something beautiful from it. Getting back to that integrity of self-expression and form and communication, because when we're creating and we're productive in that, we can connect to other people through that passion, through that art, through that love of creation, birthing things. What energies are seeking harmony within you? I want to look into the tarot really quick. So, getting back to integrity and the radical acceptance of that. What puts our heart on fire? What creates that sensual pleasure within us? Being in touch with that. What truly makes your heart sing and on fire? I have Spirit of Cups. What fills your heart? What fills your soul? What fills your spirit with that inner love, with that inner joy, with harmony, union within the self, love of the self, love of your passions, being expressive through that. Let's see, we're going to go into this. What must be rooted to support your becoming? What must be rooted to support your becoming? We have protect your essence. Luminous flame. I really love this spread so far. This message is beautiful. Protecting your essence, luminous flame. And this is setting good boundaries, productive ones, letting go of people that aren't there to support you, that judge or push your boundaries, or it's like that friend that's always trying to keep up or measures or criticizes, the backhanded compliments, putting up fresh boundaries, knowing that if it's not supporting your soul, if it's not allowing, if it's not just loving who you are in your presence, if it's not supporting you, it's important to release, because your fire, your inner knowledge, your presence, your talents, it's infinite. It's infinite within you when you tap into that, protecting that passion, protecting that ability to believe in yourself, protecting the ability to create, protecting your essence, your luminous flame. It's trusting the inner love inside you, trusting the inner genius, trusting the creative power, trusting your sensual energy, and exploring who you are creatively, passionately, joyfully, ecstatic joy. Let's see, this is your luminous flame. Protect your essence, getting back to integrity, which is all about getting back to that inner fire, what fills your cup, and being in radical acceptance to that, eliminating all the distractions, being pure in your intentions, into alignment on your trajectory where you want to move and explore and bloom. All right, what inner fire is awakening your path? What inner fire is awakening your path? Let's go here. What inner fire is awakening your path? What inner fire is awakening your path? What inner fire is awakening your path? All right. We have, let your emotions be messengers, not jailers. And alignment feels like peace. If it feels heavy, it's not the way. Let's see. I feel like all of this is your inner fire. This is your luminous flame, protecting your essence, getting back to integrity, radical acceptance. Let your emotions be messengers, not jailers. And this is really feeling into your body. Alignment feels like peace. It's easy, it's effortless, it's a release. If it feels heavy, if it makes your body shake in bad ways, you know, when you're having a conversation with someone and you get all jittery, and I know I do, if I'm not happy where this is going, if I'm not comfortable with the topic, if it's making the hair on my neck stand up, listen to your emotions. They're telling you how you feel about something. They're telling you how you feel about that person. They're telling you how you feel about a situation. Alignment doesn't send red flags to your body. Those are important messages that you should lean into. What your inner fire's awakening to in your path is truth. It's the truth of your emotions tells you if you're on the right trajectory. Not everything can light you up. I understand that. And some emotions are heavy, and life is full of heavy emotion. And sometimes you have to kind of like push your way through the lily pads, right? Water emotions, Scorpio moon, this is all, Scorpio especially, this is transformation through your emotions. This is the watery depth of who you are. And it's important. I love how all of this imagery is all about light and fire. It's beautiful. Water and fire together. It can be quite combustible. It's important to center yourself. It's important to know what to fill your cup with, to overflow in that direction of the things that bring you joy and harmony and keep you in alignment with the self. I'm going to get another card over here. What inner fire is awakening your path? And it's really important. I know that anger can be a really great way to recenter yourself, because you're finally getting to that point of no tolerance. Sacred rage, right? You don't want to rage off onto somebody. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about knowing and understanding exactly, like, this is a boundary. This is a hard no. If you reach a point in a conversation where your body is telling you hard no, that is listening to your emotions. That is letting them be the messenger, not the jailer. Not being bound up in that energy and not knowing how to release it. Wow, this doesn't want to say anything. Let's see, is this... I'll wait. All right. Time to lead. Time to step in to that power. And that is what this message is about, right? Stepping into your power, protecting your essence, understanding the flame that's in your heart and your soul and your spirit. Stepping into leadership, stepping into your power, your sovereignty, your sensual energy, your wisdom, your intuition, releasing things that aren't working for you. Let's get a tarot card. Time to lead, and letting your emotions be messengers, because this is going to tell you when you're in the right direction. Like, your body knows when it's a yes, and your body knows when it's a no. And these are all telling you that same thing. Protect your essence. Listen to your emotions. Feel into them. Death, transformation. Allow it to transform your life. Allow yourself to step into your power and transform that. Ending the cycle. 9 of Wands. Ending the heaviness. Ending what's no longer serving you. Releasing it. Releasing it. Because once you can release that, you can step into more. It's difficult to move through this world when you're carrying burdens, when you feel weighed down, when you're heavy in your heart, and you have to release and shed those images, so that images and feelings and emotions, stories, any type of negative story that you're allowing to run through your body. You need to release that. Let's see. What must you shed to fully embody your power? Because that is the next question, and that's what's leading us into this. It's time to step into your power. It's time for radical acceptance. It's time to see the flame of your passions, and it's time to transform the negative. It's time to release it and to shed habits, places, people, things, belongings. If you're still holding on to an old life, release those items. Donate them. You don't need to hang on to past pain or grief. Or old identities. What must you shed to fully embody your power? Okay, so we have, well, I don't see these as shedding. This is stepping into your wisdom and your enlightenment. This is the owl. It's the time to lead. Anything that's holding you back from your intuition, anything that is clouding and your discernment, anything that is fantasy or illusion, anything that you're telling yourself that you know, that your body knows isn't correct for you. releasing those things and listening to your own intuition, your body. Harmony, acceptance, patience, and then being in radical acceptance of that. Understanding that you have to release those things in order to bloom, in order to reach higher, in order to create, in order to expand, in order to move forward and step into the rest of what is for you, what the universe wants to bring into your life. Let's see. Anything that we're not seeing? Because I feel like there's something here that we're not seeing. Because all of this is, why should I? Because you should. Protecting your essence is a crucial thing. Your luminous flame, your light, your spirit, the alchemist. Setting yourself in that position of, I am the altar, I am the goddess, I am in alignment, I know what makes me happy. I seek things into my life that bring me joy and harmony. I purposely move through this world with intention and alignment so that I can stay focused, so I can protect my own heart with what sets me on fire. And I can put up healthy boundaries so that I can stay in alignment and I don't allow other things, other people, other places take me out of alignment. These are all beautiful things of self-empowerment. Your own intuition, your own body will tell you how to move through this world. That's transforming what no longer serves, what no longer supports, what no longer nourishes you, transforming it into personal power, into self-expression. Let's see, one more. What advice do we have? What advice do we have? Warrior of Wands, Six of Swords. And this is because you know it's time. It's time to let this go. It's time to light yourself on fire. It's time to get back to integrity. It's time to protect that luminous flame that is your own heart, your own passions, your own joy. It's time to release. Release. The battle's done. It's time to move forward in harmony, acceptance, love, wisdom, enlightenment. It is time for you to lead. All right. Let's see if we can get a message from the universe. One last message. Oh. Let's see. If you're at least visualizing enough to wonder whether or not you're doing it right, you're doing it right. And you're way ahead of the game. And if you aren't visualizing, that's perfectly all right. Lots of people still succeed the hard way. And then we have, you can always change how you feel. You can always feel whatever you like. Don't you remember, you brought the upgraded Superior Deluxe Double Plus Good Time Space Package with a side order of chocolate mousse. Smooth. And as I was saying, you can always change how you feel. And you can always feel whatever you like. Absolutely. with radical acceptance. Get back to your spiritual integrity. Get back to your personal sovereignty. Get back to your sensual power. Get back to your creativity. Get back into alignment with what matters for you. Feel into these emotions. Let your emotions be messengers. Don't let them hold you back. Release the negative dialogues. Release the negative stories. Release the negative patterns. Alignment is peace. Release what's heavy. Be luminous. Protect your essence. You are the alchemist. You are the blessing. You are the gift that lights your own soul on fire. You are your beloved. You have the power within you, the wisdom, the enlightenment, the harmony. Get back to that. Fill your cup. Be on fire for yourself. Blessings. Thank you so much for listening and subscribing and being with me. And I hope this blesses you for May Day, for Beltane, for the full moon in Scorpio. I'm Melanie Dawn. This is The Dawning Soul, and I'll see you next time. If this resonated with you, I invite you to carry it forward, subscribe, share, or simply breathe it in.